Have you ever felt that frustrating twinge in your joints, or that nagging worry about your heart as you get older, making you fear losing your precious independence? What if I told you that one of the most common, affordable foods you've seen 1,000 times in the grocery store could actually be accelerating some of those issues if you're not aware of its one crucial secret? It sounds unbelievable, I know, but stay with me. In this video, we are going to unlock the truth behind this humble food and transform it into your greatest ally for longevity and well-being. If you're ready to reclaim your vitality, hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and let me know in the comments where you're watching from so I can give you a shout out in a future video. Today, my dear friend, we're putting on our detective hats and investigating a true unsung hero of nutrition, the humble canned sardine. I know. You might be turning up your nose right now, and that's perfectly okay. For decades, this little fish has been misunderstood, tucked away on the bottom shelf and in the back of our minds. We've been led to believe it's just cheap, smelly food. But what if that's one of the biggest misconceptions standing between you and a higher quality of life? It's time to bring the sardine into the spotlight and see how it can be a cornerstone of healthy aging. Let's embark on this journey together, shall we? This isn't just about food. It's about reclaiming our health, fostering our independence, and finding joy and happiness in the simple, powerful choices we make every day. We're going to explore how this simple can, costing just a few dollars, holds more power for our well-being than supplements that cost a small fortune. Think of me as your guide, a friend who's here to walk with you on this path to a vibrant, active life, filled with healthy habits that truly make a difference. First, let's tackle the biggest hurdle for most people, that distinctive, fishy aroma. Many of us recoil from it, and I completely understand why. We've been conditioned to associate that smell with something being off or unpleasant. But I want you to reframe that thought entirely. That potent aroma is not a flaw, it's a feature. It's the unmistakable signature of incredibly high-quality, powerful omega-3 fatty acids, a gift from the deep, cold ocean, delivered right to your kitchen. It's a testament to its purity and potency. Imagine you're a prospector searching for gold. Would you throw away a heavy, glittering nugget just because it was covered in a bit of mud? Of course not. That strong smell is like the mud on a golden nugget of nutrition. It's the authentic proof that what you're holding is the real deal, packed with the very essence of what your body needs for long-term health. Embracing this is the first step toward unlocking a world of benefits that contribute directly to your well-being and longevity. So, the next time you open a can, take a moment. Instead of recoiling, I want you to think, that's the smell of heart protection. That's the aroma of a sharper mind. This simple shift in perspective is a powerful, healthy habit in itself. It's about understanding the why behind our nutrition, which is fundamental for seniors who are proactive about their health. This is how we build a foundation for a life filled with vitality and happiness, one small, informed choice at a time. Now, let's move on to the second major myth, the idea that anything in a can must be nutritionally worthless, a relic of a bygone era, probably filled with nasty preservatives. This couldn't be further from the truth in the 21st century. The modern canning process is actually a marvel of food science, designed specifically to preserve the peak nutrition of the food inside, without resorting to chemical additives. It's a game changer for accessible and affordable nutrition. The technique involves using high temperature and high pressure to sterilize the contents completely, which is what gives it such a long shelf life. This means there's absolutely no need for preservatives. But here is the truly magical part, the secret benefit that you simply cannot replicate when you cook fish at home. This high-pressure process softens the tiny, delicate fish bones to the point where they literally melt in your mouth. You don't even notice they're there. And what are those little bones packed with? Calcium, pure, bioavailable calcium. Through the canning process, this essential mineral for bone health is released from the bones and infuses the entire fillet and the oil or water it's packed in. So, every single bite you take is delivering not just protein and omega-3s, but also the very building blocks for a strong skeleton. This is crucial for maintaining independence and preventing falls as we age. This revelation about the hidden nutritional benefits in everyday foods is what makes the journey to well-being so exciting. It shows that we don't always need fancy or expensive products to build robust health. Uncovering these truths is the key to empowering our path toward longevity. It's about being informed. If you find this kind of myth-busting helpful, do me a favor and tap that like button to let me know it's resonating with you. Now, speaking of uncovering hidden knowledge, this is so important for healthy aging. Being proactive and informed is our greatest tool. If you're serious about building a whole library of these kinds of powerful, simple strategies for your health, I've poured my heart into compiling them in my new ebook, Wellness and Aging: Valuable Tips for Seniors. It's filled with practical tips on nutrition, exercise, and maintaining an active mind. The link is right there for you in the first pinned comment. Let's address that third and final misconception: the idea that because sardines are inexpensive, they must be a low-grade or poor person's food. This is a matter of social perception, not nutritional reality. Let's dismantle this idea right now. The reason sardines are so affordable has nothing to do with their quality and everything to do with their incredible abundance and their perfect position in the ocean's food chain, which is a huge bonus for our health. Sardines are near the bottom of the marine food chain. They feast on plankton, which means they don't accumulate the high levels of heavy metals like mercury that larger predatory fish, like tuna or swordfish, can. This makes them one of the cleanest and safest types of fish you can possibly eat. Their safety and purity are paramount, especially when we're incorporating them as a regular part of our diet for long-term well-being. Furthermore, their life cycle is short, and they reproduce very quickly and in vast numbers. They are a generous, sustainable gift from nature, a constantly replenishing resource. So, their low price isn't a sign of inferiority. It's a sign of nature's profound efficiency and generosity. We are blessed to have access to such a high-quality source of nutrition without having to break the bank. This makes achieving our health goals and maintaining healthy habits accessible to everyone. So, let's summarize our myth-busting. The smell is a sign of quality. The can preserves and even enhances the nutrition. And the low price is a reflection of cleanliness and abundance, not low value. By understanding these truths, we've cleared the way to finally appreciate the sardine for what it truly is: a powerhouse of nutrition that can profoundly impact our quality of life, especially for seniors seeking vitality and longevity. All right, now that we've cleared up those old wives' tales, let's dive into the really exciting part: the specific, life-changing benefits. We'll start with the heart. As my dear friend and cardiologist, Dr. Henry, often says, you're only as old as your arteries. Protecting our cardiovascular system is job number one for healthy aging. Many people spend a fortune on fish oil capsules, but a sardine is so much more than that. It's a complete, all-in-one bodyguard for your heart. Think of it this way: a fish oil pill is like hiring a single worker to clean your house. It can do some good, for sure, but eating a whole sardine is like hiring a full professional royal guard. You don't just get one worker, you get a perfectly coordinated team. The star player, of course, is the massive dose of omega-3s, which are famous for lowering triglycerides and reducing inflammation in the arteries. But the team doesn't stop there. In that very same can, you also get a crucial nutrient called coenzyme Q10. Think of CoQ10 as the premium engine oil for your heart. Our heart beats over 100,000 times a day, and it needs a tremendous amount of energy to do that. CoQ10 is the key substance that helps the heart muscle cells produce that energy, keeping your engine running strong and tireless, which is fundamental for day-to-day happiness and activity. But wait, the team has even more players. Sardines are also a fantastic source of selenium. Selenium is a super powerful antioxidant. If we think of our blood vessels as pipes, selenium is like the ultimate rust-proof coating. It helps protect the artery walls from damage caused by free radicals, keeping those vessels flexible, youthful, and clear. This proactive protection is a cornerstone of any smart nutrition plan for longevity. And finally, to complete this cardiovascular dream team, sardines provide a healthy dose of vitamin B12. This vitamin is the master stabilizer for your nervous system, including the crucial nerves that regulate your heart's rhythm. It ensures the electrical signaling runs smoothly, preventing issues like an irregular heartbeat. So you see, it's the synergy of this entire team, omega-3, CoQ10, selenium, and B12, that provides a level of protection far beyond a simple pill. It's truly a testament to the power of whole food nutrition. If you're enjoying learning about this amazing team of nutrients, give this video a share with a friend who might benefit. Let's move from the heart to the very frame that carries us through life, our skeleton. One of the biggest fears for seniors is a fall, and the risk of a fracture can severely impact our cherished independence. Many of us diligently drink milk or take chalky calcium pills, but often our bone density tests still come back with disappointing results. The problem isn't always the amount of calcium we consume, but how much our body can actually absorb and use. This is where the sardine proves itself to be a true walking super calcium pill. The magic lies in its perfect, naturally occurring combination of two key nutrients, calcium and vitamin D. As we discussed, the edible bones provide a huge natural dose of calcium, but calcium on its own is like a pile of bricks at a construction site. Without a good foreman to direct the workers, those bricks will never become a strong house. In our bodies, vitamin D is that expert foreman. Its primary job is to escort calcium from your digestive system into your bloodstream, and then, most importantly, guide it directly to your bones where it's needed most. Without enough vitamin D, most of the calcium you eat will just take a brief tour through your body and then be unceremoniously excreted. It's a complete waste. This is a critical piece of the puzzle for bone health. Sardines are one of the very few foods on the planet that are naturally rich in both massive amounts of calcium and abundant vitamin D. The vitamin D is found in the fish, meat, and oil. When you eat a sardine, you're delivering the bricks, calcium, and the foreman, vitamin D, to the construction site at the exact same time. This perfect partnership ensures the job gets done efficiently, building a strong, resilient skeleton. This is especially wonderful news for those of us who are lactose intolerant or simply don't enjoy drinking a lot of milk. The sardine opens another door to superior bone health, helping to ensure our mobility, strength, and independence for many years to come. It's a simple, delicious, and effective, healthy habit that directly contributes to a better quality of life and the pursuit of longevity. Now let's talk about something that affects millions of us: blood sugar. Maintaining stable blood sugar is not just for people with diabetes. It's crucial for everyone's energy levels, mood, and overall health. Fluctuating blood sugar can leave you feeling tired, irritable, and foggy. The sardine, it turns out, is a hidden champion in the fight for stable blood sugar and a powerful tool in preventing or managing type 2 diabetes. Its power here is twofold. First, the sardine itself is a blood sugar stabilizing food. It's packed with high-quality protein and healthy fats. When you eat these nutrients alongside carbohydrates, like bread, potatoes, or rice, they act like a brake, dramatically slowing down how quickly your stomach absorbs the sugar from those carbs. This prevents the dreaded roller coaster of a sharp spike in blood sugar followed by a sudden crash. Instead of a spike and crash, you get a gentle, rolling wave. This means more stable, sustained energy throughout the day, which is a huge factor in our daily happiness and ability to stay active. But the sardine's second ability is even more profound. It helps combat something called insulin resistance, which is the root cause of type 2 diabetes and a common issue in aging. Think of insulin as a key and your body's cells as having little locks on them. The key's job is to unlock the cell door to let sugar in for energy. With insulin resistance, the locks get rusty and the key doesn't work well anymore. Sugar gets stuck in the bloodstream, leading to high blood sugar. The omega-3s and vitamin D in sardines act like the best quality lubricant for those rusty locks. They reduce inflammation and help make the cells sensitive to insulin again. This means your body can use sugar efficiently, keeping it out of the bloodstream and putting it into your cells where it belongs. This is a profound benefit for long-term health and well-being. It demonstrates how a simple change in nutrition can have a cascading positive effect on our entire system. If this is making sense to you, let me know in the comments if you've ever considered how food impacts your blood sugar. We've covered the heart, the bones, and blood sugar. Now, let's talk about the crown jewel of our health, the command center of our entire being, our brain. As we journey through our senior years, many of us worry about memory, focus, and keeping an active mind. The fear of cognitive decline and losing our mental sharpness is a heavy burden. But here is the wonderful news. The sardine is premium-grade superfuel for your brain. Our brain is actually made of about 60% fat, so the quality of the fats we eat directly determines the health of our brain. The specific type of omega-3 fat called DHA, which is found in abundance in sardines, is the absolute gold standard building material for our brain cells. Think of it as the top-quality steel and concrete needed to build a strong, reliable house. Sufficient DHA allows information to travel faster and more smoothly between your brain's neurons. This translates into faster thinking, better memory recall, and improved focus. It's like upgrading the old, crackly phone lines in your brain to a super high-speed fiber optic network. You might find you can solve the crossword puzzle a little faster, remember names more easily, and feel more engaged in conversations. This isn't just about preventing disease, it's about enhancing your day-to-day quality of life and happiness. But once again, it's not just about one nutrient. The sardine provides an iron triangle of brain protection. We have DHA building the structure, but we also have vitamin B12, which we mentioned earlier. For the brain, B12 is responsible for maintaining the protective sheath around our nerves, like the insulation on an electrical wire. And finally, studies have found that vitamin D helps the brain clear out a type of waste product called amyloid protein, the accumulation of which is a primary culprit in Alzheimer's disease. This teamwork is what makes sardines so special. You get the builder, DHA, the electrician, B12, and the cleaning crew, vitamin D, all working together to build and maintain a healthy, active mind. This is one of the most powerful, healthy habits you can adopt for the sake of your dignity, your happiness, and your continued independence throughout your longevity journey. Okay, my friend, now that you're convinced of the why, let's get down to the how. How do you actually choose and eat these little nutritional treasures to get the maximum benefit? Walking into the supermarket, you'll see a whole wall of different cans, and it can be confusing, but it's actually very simple. There are just two key things to look for on the label to ensure you're making the best choice for your health. First, look at what the sardines are packed in. Your number one choice should always be sardines packed in extra virgin olive oil. Olive oil is itself a very healthy fat, and it helps preserve the fat-soluble vitamins in the fish. Your second best choice is sardines packed in spring water. This option is lowest in calories and gives you the pure, clean taste of the fish. Try to avoid those packed in soybean or other vegetable oils, and steer clear of those in heavy tomato sauce or brine, which are often loaded with hidden sugar and sodium. The second thing you can look at, if you have the option, is the country of origin. Countries along the Atlantic like Portugal, Spain, and France have a very long and proud tradition of fishing and canning sardines. They often have very high quality standards, so choosing a brand from one of these regions can often be a good bet for excellent quality and taste. These small details can make a big difference in your enjoyment and nutrition. And how do you eat them? The easiest way is to just open the can and eat them directly, perhaps on a cracker or with a fork. If you're still a bit wary of the fishiness, I have a magic trick for you. Squeeze a few drops of fresh lemon juice over them. The acidity perfectly cuts through the richness and brightens the flavor. You can also mash them. With a fork, add a little chopped onion and parsley, and make a delicious, healthy sardine salad for a sandwich. Or, for a warm meal, flake them into a pan with some scrambled eggs. It's simple, delicious, and incredibly good for you. Now, before we conclude, I must share one very important and responsible health warning. As amazing as sardines are, they are not for everyone. Sardines are a high purine food. This means that friends who have a history of gout or have been told by Dr. Henry that They have high levels of uric acid, hyperuricemia. Need to be very careful. During an acute gout attack, they should be avoided completely. During remission, you must consult your doctor or a nutritionist to see if a very moderate amount is safe for you. Your health and safety always come first. So, as we bring our journey to a close, my dear friend, I hope you see this humble can of sardines in a completely new light. It's not just a cheap food, it's a complete nutritional bodyguard given to us by nature. It's a guardian for your heart, a pillar for your bones, a stabilizer for your blood sugar, and fuel for a young, active mind. What one simple, healthy habit will you embrace this week to move closer to your goals for longevity and well-being? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on all notifications so you don't miss our next video, where we'll explore the surprising benefits of walking backward for joint health. See you there.